By the end of this, you'll know exactly which hub is the one for your specific setup, whether you're a video editor needing 40 gigabits per second speeds or a data analyst who just wants more screen real estate. Which of these features is a deal breaker for you? Port count or screen resolution? Let me know in the comments. All the links are in the description. Number 7. TobenONE DisplayLink 18-in-1. Have you ever felt trapped by Apple's hardware limits, wishing you could just plug in 3 monitors and be done with it? The TobenONE UDS-033 is a total game changer because it uses DisplayLink technology to bypass the native single monitor restriction of the M1 through M5 chips, giving you a full triple 4K at 60 Hz setup. It's a massive 18-in-1 workstation that acts as the ultimate nerve center for your desk, featuring 3 HDMI ports, 3 DisplayPorts, and a collection of 10 gigabit per second USB C and USB A ports that make data transfers feel instantaneous. The build quality is impressive, with a vertical aluminum alloy chassis that doesn't just look premium, but actually helps pull heat away from the internals during those long 10-hour workdays. What I love most in real-world use is the included 120-watt power adapter. It pumps 100 watts of pass-through charging to your MacBook while still having enough juice to fast-charge your phone via the front 18-watt port. When you stack this up against the legendary CalDigit TS4. Number 6. StarTech.com USB C Triple Monitor Dock 116N-USB C-DOCK. Are you looking for a professional, enterprise-grade solution that works just as well for your Windows-using colleagues as it does for your M5 MacBook Air? The StarTech.com Triple Monitor Dock is a sophisticated hybrid hub designed to bridge the gap between platforms while giving you a massive digital canvas. It uses a clever mix of technology. 2 of your 4K 60 Hz displays run through DisplayLink, while the third 4K screen runs natively via DP Alt mode, though that third one is capped at 30 Hz, which is fine for spreadsheets, but maybe a bit laggy for video. The unit is built like a tank, with a mix of plastic and metal, and it includes a generous 3.3-foot host cable, so you aren't cramped right next to the dock. In daily testing, the 100-watt power delivery is rock solid, easily keeping a 16-inch MacBook Pro topped off, even when you're hammering it with high-speed peripherals. Number 5. Ascrono Vertical Docking Station. What if you could turn your MacBook into a desktop powerhouse with a single, satisfying click, while completely clearing the cable clutter off your desk? The Ascrono Vertical Docking Station is easily the most stylish option on this list, specifically machined from a heavy aluminum alloy to match your MacBook's finish perfectly. Unlike the other hubs we've discussed, this isn't a collection of new ports. It's a precision-engineered pass-through that uses your laptop's existing Thunderbolt 4 ports. This means you get the full 40 gigabits per second bandwidth for dual 6K displays and high-speed RAID storage, provided you're using a Pro or Max model laptop. One of the smartest features here is the dedicated slot for your Apple MagSafe charger, allowing you to hit that full 140-watt fast charging speed that most third-party USB-C docks just can't reach. In a head-to-head with the Bridge Pro dock, the Ascrono wins on aesthetics and the ability to use your original Apple power cables, though it is strictly a clamshell experience. This means you lose access to your MacBook's built-in screen, keyboard, and Touch ID while it's docked. It's also incredibly picky. If you use a protective plastic hardshell case on your laptop, it simply won't fit. This is the ultimate choice for minimalists and designers who want that hidden laptop look and don't mind buying a separate USB hub if they need extra ports. Could you handle working with your laptop closed all day, or do you need that second screen open? Number 4. Plugable Thunderbolt 4 Dock, TBT-UDM. Are you tired of messing around with third-party drivers and just want a dock that quote-unquote just works the moment you plug it in? The Plugable TBT-UDM is a Thunderbolt 4 powerhouse designed specifically for the native capabilities of the M4 and M5 chips, offering a completely driverless experience. Because it uses true Thunderbolt 4 technology, it supports dual 4K at 60 Hz or a single 6K/8K display with full GPU acceleration, which is critical if you're doing heavy video editing or 3D rendering. The 100-watt power delivery is certified and stable, and it even includes a downstream Thunderbolt port so you can daisy chain more high-speed accessories or another monitor. The space gray aluminum chassis feels high-end and acts as a giant heatsink to keep things cool. When you compare this to the premium CalDigit TS4, the Plugable gives you almost all the same performance, including that 40 gigabits per second speed, but at a much more accessible price point by focusing on HDMI ports instead of a dozen different connectors. The only real downside is for base model M1/M2 users who will still be limited to one screen because this dock doesn't use DisplayLink to cheat the system. It's also capped at 1 gigabit per second Ethernet, so if you have a 2.5 gigabit per second home network. Number 3. iVANKY 20-in-1 FusionDock Pro 2 VCD14. Do you have an absolute mountain of peripherals that need a home, from old USB-A drives to high-speed 2.5 gigabits per second Ethernet? The iVANKY FusionDock Pro 2 is a literal beast, offering a staggering 20 ports in one sleek aluminum body. This is another DisplayLink-powered Titan, meaning it can drive 3 4K monitors at 60 Hz, even on the most basic MacBook Air. What sets it apart from the TobenONE or StarTech is the raw power it brings to the table. It comes with a massive 180-watt power brick that ensures your 100-watt laptop charging never wavers, even if you're fast charging your phone at 20 watts and running a bunch of external SSDs at the same time. The 2.5 GBE port is a massive win for video editors who work off ANS,
as it's way faster than standard gigabit docks. Comparing it to the Anker Prime DL7400, the iVANKY gives you more port variety and better monitor flexibility with its 3 HDMI and 2 DisplayPort options, all while usually being more affordable. And the power brick is large enough to be used as a doorstop, so it's not exactly a portable setup. Number 2. TobenONE 13-in-2 MacBook Dock, UDS009. Are you looking for a specialized, driver-free setup that perfectly fits the dual USB C ports on your MacBook Pro or Air? The TobenONE UDS009 uses a unique 13-in-2 dual-cable bridge design that plugs into both ports on the side of your Mac, giving it more bandwidth and stability than a standard single-plug hub. This design allows it to provide native dual 4K at 60 Hz support for Pro and Max chips, without needing any DisplayLink drivers. The vertical stand design is a stroke of genius, keeping your laptop upright to save desk space and helping it stay cool by allowing air to circulate around the chassis. It delivers a solid 87 watts of charging through its 100-watt adapter, which is plenty for almost any workload. When you put it next to the CalDigit TS4, the TobenONE wins on pure value for people who don't need 40 gigabits per second Thunderbolt speeds but want a clean dual-monitor desktop. The trade-off is that this dock is Mac exclusive. The port spacing is specifically designed for Apple laptops, so you can't use it with a Windows machine or an iPad. Number 1. TobenONE 16-in-2 Flagship Dock, UDS038M. Finally, we have reached the top spot, the TobenONE UDS038M, which is the ultimate flagship for those who want the best of everything without the Thunderbolt price tag. Like its smaller sibling, it uses a dual cable bridge for a high-bandwidth, driverless connection, but it ramps everything up to 11. You get native dual 4K at 60 Hz, a lightning-fast 2.5 gigabits per second Ethernet port, and a total of 16 ports to play with. The highlight here is the 100-watt GaN power adapter. GaN technology means the power brick stays much cooler and is more efficient while delivering 87 watts to your Mac, and a dedicated 20-watt fast charge port for your mobile devices. The build quality is top-tier aluminum that looks like it was made by Apple itself. In real-world testing, the stability is what impresses me most. There's no lag, no screen flickering, and no security permissions to worry about because it's a hardware-level connection. Compared to the CalDigit TS4, this offers a much easier dual HDMI setup for Mac users without needing $50 active adapters, though it does lack the Thunderbolt daisy chaining feature. All the links are in the description. If this comparison helped you figure out which docking station is the right fit for your MacBook Air M5 or Pro setup, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the latest tech gear. We covered a lot today, from the 20-port iVANKY Beast to the sleek Ascrono vertical stand, and I'd love to hear which one you're leaning toward. Do you prefer the high-speed, driverless performance of the TobenONE flagship, or do you need the triple monitor magic of DisplayLink? Drop a comment and let's chat about it. Don't forget to check the links below to see the latest pricing and availability for all these units. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All the links are in the description.